right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of On the Guest List with Foxtrot and the Get Down, White Sox Dave, Kenny Carkeet, and Dante. We are back for another edition of Green Room Picks. This week's, I have a feeling, will get contentious. Kenny is very sure he has the best list because he is the most hateful of us. The topic this week is artists that everyone else loves that you absolutely fucking hate. And I have to agree, I'm hateful as well. I know Dave is hateful. Dante, I don't see that in you as much, but I think we can get you there if we need to. But I think I'm going to let Kenny lead this one off this week. I think we go ahead, Kenny. What do you got to say?
I think everybody's got bands that they hate that everybody loves. Like, that
you
seems
just
like a
have
pretty
hate
normal
within
thing to
you
me.
for everything, though.
True. I'm very vain and dry after all these years in the industry.
Oh, man. All right, so we'll go Dave, then we'll go Kenny, then Dante, then me. I have one that, like, I know will probably get taken, but I'm just going to let it ride. So this is artists that you hate that everyone else loves. Kenny Carkeet started out.
Oh, you want me to go first? All right, I got a big number one. And I feel like a lot of people are with me on this one. Chain smokers. Fuck you. Get fucked. Fuck off. Fuck all the way off. Suck all of my
I was
dick.
not
Nobody
expecting
fucking
that.
cares.
I
Fuck
wasn't
you.
either. I kind of like them a little bit.
Oh, I hate the
love it.
Chainsmokers. I thought everybody hated the
Oh, the
Chainsmokers.
love
fucking
it.
worst.
See,
They're the
that's what this
goddamn
entire
worst.
episode's gonna be like. You guys are gonna. I'll be like, I kind of like them.
Exactly.
And then,
which
like,
is why
I'll throw
we
out a
love
band
you,
name.
Dave.
You guys are gonna be like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
No, I don't know. Like, they make like good party music, but like it's there's no substance there.
It just
once again,
makes
it's such
me feel dumb.
But that's exactly it. I recognize them exactly how they're supposed to be recognized, I think, and it's just like they're kind of like, oh, there's the Chainsmokers, you know.
That's
Like,
actually
they're
that's fair.
Hey, I'll add
wallpaper.
something.
Yeah.
I don't hate them, but I like them a lot more before they started singing on their own songs.
Right. Yeah.
It is
Right.
like cringeworthy when
Which I hear
that-
they use auto-tune live.
yeah, I don't know.
I have to be honest; those are the kind of guys that I look at and make me hate white people. I can't
Totally. Well,
explain
white
it.
people love chain smokers is really the thing.
They
As
Yes,
our
they do.
resident white guy, Dave agrees.
David.
My name's Colin.
I mean,
You motherfucker
they
alive.
just sum up fucking white people.
facts,
Yeah,
major
yeah, yeah.
facts.
Like, I don't
just
even
wanna
know how
be
to
at a-
put it any better. They just are white.
White as fuck.
I just
dude.
God, I wish so much I was at like a pool in Vegas just watching them hit play and just people lose it. Like, fuck, man, that's so sick. Yes.
hate.
Big hate.
Let's fucking go. All right, Dave, go with your first pick.
So I'm gonna just go with the easiest one, and I shouldn't pick them because I don't fucking hate them, and I recognize their greatness, but I don't like listening to the Beatles. I never fucking listened to the Beatles. I think they're just blah. As far as that,
Wow.
like that entire era of music, they would be so down on my totem pole, like of bands that I listen to in order. And
Leave it
it's
up to
just
Dave
like
to swing for the
whatever.
fences, man.
God damn.
I know. I told you guys this, but
But he's
that's
not
like,
the. But he's not the only one. There's. I know lots of people who feel that way about.
and
it.
I
too.
don't hate them, and I know I'm the outlier there by far and away. But I just like, get the fuck out of my face.
I told
I
you when I was a
respect
kid, we didn't listen to the Beatles in my house because my dad said the Beatles were for pussies.
You said that before, and that was like immediately what brought me back to wanting to pick the Beatles for this.
I've always been a Stones fan over the Beatles.
I'm a
anyway.
Stones guy, but
1,000%. 1,000%.
to be fair, being the most famous band of all time leads you to some people not liking you. It's just the numbers game. It's a fact.
True.
Yeah, that's
100%.
true.
I mean, that's a hell of a fucking start. We went Chainsmokers and the Dave was like, oh yeah, that's cute. How about the Beatles? Let's go.
I think you guys will be all in agreement with my other picks, so long as
We'll
they
see.
don't get picked.
We'll see. I'll fucking let you know.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
that was a heater in the first round. Dante, go with your first pick.
Maroon 5.
Yes,
Really?
they were on my
the
list.
f-
Maroon 5.
I like
But
Maroon 5.
They're like
Fuck
one of those
you.
bands that's. I got so much
Listen.
shit last summer. It was before the pandemic. I'm like, when they announced they were playing at Wrigley, I bought those tickets fucking immediately. I could, and I
Why,
remember
just so
the
you can
date.
see his California tattoo above his belly button.
Dude, he's smoking hot.
Listen,
No, you're true.
listen.
Smoking hot.
I'm gonna die on this hill. I've been screaming this for like 5 years now. It's Adam Levine. It's not a band
Yeah,
anymore. It's
fact.
Adam Levine. What do those fucking other four guys do?
They're
Counting
getting
money.
paid retainer. Yeah, getting
Counting
paid
money,
Yeah, that's
retainer.
fine.
I was
Everything-
gonna say the same thing as Dante. Like,
What
is
the
it a
fuck's
band?
wrong with
No, it's not a
that?
band.
They're definitely not a band.
Because they're not a band. Stop playing. Go solo. Like, be Adam Levine. Like, maybe he's
wrong
a
with
nice
loyalty?
guy for getting, maybe he's getting these guys paid still, but I mean, they don't do shit. All their tracks are fucking
Oh yeah.
like studio produced. There's no live instrument recordings. I mean,
Yeah, it's all synths and like electronic drums and shit. But I mean, hey, it's like fucking Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters. He gives them all writing.
He's
from what
on
I hear.
songs. He's on songs with like rappers now, not like pop rappers. And it's just so awkward. It's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Worst Super Bowl performance.
It's so
ever.
it's so
It was bad.
superficial and like I don't know.
Nice one. Nice one,
Songs
Dante.
about Jane is a masterpiece.
Yes,
Now here
that was when they were a
Yeah.
band. They were a band then.
Okay, fair point.
And that dude, the guitar player in that band can play. He actually does a little bit of work with John Mayer.
Don't care.
I'm sure.
I know.
Labels ruin everything.
On June 16th of 2021, I woke up disappointed knowing 2020 rather, knowing that I was supposed to be at Maroon 5 and wasn't there. I remember the fucking date.
It's probably
The
better
date.
that way, though. You know.
I saw them live and they were fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, they were great live. This
Got
was
it.
probably I was like in high school though, so this was like after makes you wonder comes out. Like that was a good song, but
I hate
all right.
Maroon 5 so much. Don't even talk about him anymore. Colin, who's your first pick?
I mean, Kenny, I think you're gonna hate my first pick.
Good. I hope so.
I hate Blink 182.
Oh,
Wow, why?
I do. I just have never. It missed me when we were kids. I didn't get it. It never like hit me. And then as we've gotten older, I've grown to hate Travis Barker so much. Like,
right.
and the thing is, I like the Angels and Airways records. I like I like Plus 44 a little bit, even though that's Travis Barker.
I like Plus 44.
I don't know what it was about Blink 182. Like, so many people of my age, like late 20s, are like, man, that was my fucking band growing up.
Here's my take on them, because I get what you're saying, and I pretty much feel the same way. But you may have been a little young for the Cheshire Cat.
Yeah,
Buddha
we've
days,
talked about that
Yes.
before.
right?
Yeah.
Like before Enema, before all that shit, when they were actually like a punk rock band playing fast as fuck. There's something really cool about them. Dude Ranch was one of the last ones that really had it going. But since then, fuck them to death.
But we're talking about bands that everyone loves, and I'm speaking strictly of like people of my ilk, my age, that are like, yeah, Blink was my childhood. I'm like, dude, I literally did not give a flying fuck. I remember my brother got Take Off Your Pants and Jacket for Christmas one year, and I thought that was funny. I listened to the record, and they were talking about fucking a dog in the ass, and I was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
That's
in my
when
entire
they
life.
started to
Yeah,
nosedive a little bit.
Hey,
Was
but
that album?
I liked the record with After Midnight and shit like that. That was like when I was in college, that shit came out.
You gotta go back. You gotta go back. First two records. You'll
Nah.
never go back, and I don't
I'm
expect
good.
you to either. But like, I feel you. Yeah, you know what? Fuck them.
Fuck Blink 182. And more fuck Travis Barker, but I digress.
I hope they come on our
This
podcast.
is gonna turn into like a sales pitch episode.
Yeah, it basically is. 100%.
And then that was a good sales pitch, because once you like rattled off your reasoning, I was like, you know what? Yeah, kind of fuck them.
I hope all these
But I
bands
still
want to come on our
loved.
podcast.
I loved
now.
them when I was in fucking 5th grade.
I mean, my number
Absolutely
two, I hope never comes on our podcast, no matter what it would do for us. But I digress. Kenny, go with your number two.
Yeah, I had a couple that I had to leave off the list because I was like, maybe there's still a chance they'll come talk to us. All right, this one's kind of a hot take. I don't know how Dante's gonna feel about this one. Migos, fuck off. Fuck
I'm
off.
with you.
I don't
I'm with you.
fucking care. It's the most talentless fucking garbage
Agreed.
rap fucking of all time. Like, there's so much. Like, when we talk about Nas and we talk about Kendrick and we talk about, like, fuck off, Migos. Nobody fucking cares walking down with fucking Jake. Like, get out of here.
Migos changed the world, kind of, though.
Change the world, maybe for the worse.
Still change. I have a weird soft spot for Migos. Not necessarily today, but like if you're telling me you're somewhere and you hear Bad and Bougie and you're not kind of like this, then you're a fucking liar, dude.
I think it's both the persona that they give off compared to the talentless trash they produce, right? So like that's where that discrepancy lies for me. Or I'm like, yo, chill the fuck out. You're not even like top 100. Chill out.
Dog, I love hate episodes. I fucking
This is fun.
love
Kenny, I'm
hate
with you.
episodes.
Thank you, Don. I see.
Dante,
I'm
I'm really surprised that Dante's against. That you're not a fan.
Yeah. Dante feels me. Yeah.
You know who you can,
That's all it
can
is.
thank for all that
That's
shit?
all it is.
Drake. Because if Drake doesn't do the Versace remix, there's never ever Amigos. So you can thank Drake and Gucci Man.
I blame Drake for a lot of things.
Me
He's
too.
He's still not on my list though.
Coronavirus. Fucking Drake. Global economic collapse.
I'm well on the record, and I wasn't even going to take him just because I've said it so bluntly that I fucking loathe Drake. I think he sucks and that he's a phony. He was on the fucking Disney Channel.
I was gonna
Get the
put him
fuck
on
out
my
of
list,
face.
and then I realized a lot of the bands and artists I was gonna put on my list, I still love like a song or two. So I'm like, that doesn't count. You know what I mean? And so I do like a few
That's
Drake
fair.
songs. So.
There's a couple Drake songs are catchy, but like, I cannot stand fucking fake people, and he is as fake as it fucking gets to me. As it gets. Yeah. All right. This is something that just popped into my head. Actually, no, I don't want to say it. Keep going.
Get a big D.
No.
Get a big D.
Start. You got.
I was gonna compare him to Aaron Hernandez,
Oh my god.
except he's obviously I don't think he's a murderer.
I mean, hey, go Gators. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like, all right, this guy was like fucking. He was striving so hard to be like this just crazy badass, even though he didn't need to be. And it just comes off. I don't know. He comes off as fake to me. Fuck him.
Dude, I never thought I was gonna get a Drake equals Aaron Hernandez.
But well, because I just watched a documentary the
tough.
other night again, and it was good. But that's what I got.
You
That
got
was
a
like the first thing
TB12
that popped into my weird brain.
You got Dante with the TB12 hat on right now, ready to reach across the screen, yo.
That's tough, Dave. That is if Drake ever heard that comparison, man.
He
What's
would
he-
be
he,
Aaron
he was on the
Hernandez.
Disney Channel.
Facts. We can't argue this. Is
I mean, he was on the Disney Channel. He's not some fucking hard ass gangster. Fuck off.
I want to see
Fuck
Dave,
him.
Dave and Drake in a boxing ring together.
I
I'm
would
talking
take
about.
Drake.
I'd pay.
Oh my god! All right, Dave. What's your second pick?
I mean, I just kind of went into. I had Nicki Minaj on there. I think she fucking blows. Just like,
I don't
fucking-
agree.
tell me why she's good. You can pitch me back. I just cannot stand her in any way.
We used to have Lil Kim. We used to have Eve. We used to have a lot of dope female rappers, and then there was a giant gap for a long time. And I feel like Nicki was one of the first female rappers to bring it back to a level that supersedes men in a lot of cases. And so, I mean, listen, I don't own a record. I don't put her records on stream. I do love a bunch of her songs, but like her genuine vibe, because I've seen like documentaries of her going back home to Queens and going into her nail store and all that stuff. You're like, she's kind of like a woman of the people, and I don't know.
I don't
like her.
Hey,
Fuck
off.
fuck me though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look, I'm not like a huge Nicki fan, but Nicki can fucking spit when she wants to. When she wants to get grimy, like when she wants to really fucking rap her ass off, she can. I'm not a big fan of the whole pop thing that she does, and I'm especially not a big fan of the way she weaponizes her fucking fan group. That shit,
Yeah.
I don't
That-
need.
You know what? I think that has a lot to do. Well, I don't think it does have a lot to do with it. She is like people give Portnoy shit for weaponizing social media.
Oh no.
That is
Hot take.
like that's just child's play compared to what she does.
Her fans are fucking wild, dog.
Don't make me like her. You know what I mean?
Dude, they're gonna be coming after Dave tomorrow.
Yeah,
Didn't you already have Justin
I'll-
Bieber's fans coming after you?
He said something. And ironically enough, I don't mind a frozen pizza here and there, but he said like frozen pizza's dope. That was the tweet. I'm like, you pussy. And then I was suspended from Twitter for like 24, 48 hours. Or something.
Jesus Christ.
A bunch of
All
people
right.
reported me, I guess.
All right, so
Yeah.
Dave went Nicki Minaj second round. Dante, your second pick.
Ugh, this is gonna be contentious. I'm
Oh, what do we
scared.
got?
I'm scared of.
I'm
I'm scared
nervous.
of this artist's fans.
I'm nervous.
Billie Eilish.
Oh, someone new. Okay.
I just
Okay.
listen. I'm not denying that she's talented, but people need to fucking chill out with every single song she puts out is not great. It's not
right,
amazing.
Right.
But yet they're all on the fucking radio.
Yep.
They're all Spotify top 100. They're all Billboard top 100. And I mean, it's fucking out of control. Like, I get that she like stands for a lot of
Yeah.
positive things, and you know, she's not a shitbag artist and all that. I love all that. It's just musically, I think everyone needs to fucking relax. and
I'm
chill
with you.
out.
I'm with you.
that. I'm actually with that take, and it's more like I feel like I was harder on Dave for Nicki because I have moments where like Itty Bitty Piggy is one of my fucking like college rap songs. Like I fucking love some of Nicki's like real spit and shit. But like the first time I met Kenny, one of the first things I said was I don't really get Billie Eilish. I really don't. Like I'm not out here. I'd never defend like, oh, she's the world's greatest songbird. I think she's cool, but like her music really doesn't do that much for me.
Well,
I'm
kind of
okay.
to what Dante said, like her first record, it got me because it was so a little bit of a breath of fresh air. But like you said, everything that she does after apparently is like world changing. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's like it's good, sure. Like that first record was awesome, and it stood for something in the world of bedroom studios, right? Like what you can do now on your own. But like Dante said, it's like I don't give a fuck anymore, really. And most people shouldn't.
And also, her brother doesn't get nearly enough credit for her success. Phineas is the fucking man.
I've read
That's
that.
also because he's trying to be an artist and it'll never work, but he's trying.
Well, we wouldn't have any idea who she was if it wasn't for him. I mean, he's a fucking incredible producer.
He's still cashing those checks though. I'll give him that much. He's getting those
money.
songwriting checks, dog. Because I know he did like a very small, like I don't know, like 300 to 400 cap room tour, like right before quarantine. And I was like, that's got to be shitty. Then you go and play stadiums with your sister. Like that's got to be kind of rough.
He's getting those checks, baby. He's
getting fucking straight checks. I agree. But no, Dante, I agree with that. Like there's nothing here besides probably the Beatles that I'm like, no. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's more just like me defending. And I get where Dave's coming from. I'm not the biggest Beatles guy, but I don't have any real gripes here so far. I feel like my next pick, we've talked at length on this, and I'm just gonna bunker down because I want to get a little bit emotional.
Here we go.
Fuck Taylor Swift. I said it before.
Whoa.
I'll say it again.
Oh.
Fuck her.
Ooh.
I don't
Whoa.
like Taylor Swift. I'm a man of my word. I'm not gonna
Taylor
lie.
Swift, man.
I just look, Kenny, real quick. Go grab a MIDI controller and let's write a Taylor Swift song. We're gonna do a major verse. You know what we're gonna do then? We're gonna go to a minor pre-chorus, and then the same major verse is your chorus. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Rewrite all the history books. We just fucking did it. She doesn't do shit for me. Never has. Never will. I don't give a fuck. Go cry.
I'm with you.
Go cry into your billions of dollars. I don't give a flying fuck. Go remake all your albums. I don't care.
It was about 4 years ago that she won an award that I was like, get the fuck out of my life. I don't want to fucking see you anymore. Then she put out the pop record and I was like, oh, this is kind of cute.
Which pop record are you talking about? Are you talking about Reputation or 1989?
No, 89.
1989 is a good record.
I will go to war for 1989.
That's because it's fucking Max Martin. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. It's a fucking great record. There is like 7 or 8 songs in there that I fucking love. And then she did the classic, and I brought this formula up before. It goes beautiful pop record after her roots records in the beginning, right? Then she goes Black and White, San Andreas script Reputation record where she does all like the dark, edgy shit. And everybody's like, wow, Taylor's in a new era. And what does she do after that? Comes back with another massive fucking pop record and then like 2 stripped down records. It's a formula. I've seen this shit before. I'm not arguing she's not talented. I think it's repetitive bullshit. And I'm just not a fan of her whole fucking thing. Eat it. I don't give a fuck.
God, I hope she wins an award soon.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, God. That's what we all fucking need. Breathe some real originality in the music industry. Let's give Taylor Swift another 15 fucking awards. God damn it, Kenny.
Nice pick.
Wait, hold on. Dante, you can go because I know you got some strong words for this.
Go ahead.
I mean, I don't hate her, but I don't love her as much as I used to. And it's like Colin just nailed it. It's kind of like the Billie Eilish thing, although I think Taylor Swift puts out way better music. Yeah. I don't think she's put out anything close. And I mean, one thing I respect the fuck out of her is I expected almost all artists to do what she did last year during lockdown and just pump out new shit because they couldn't tour. They couldn't fucking really do anything else, but hopefully write and produce. But I mean, she put out a shitload of new material. I respect that. I don't love anything that she's released in like the last 5 or 6 years. And I think people are just like, suck her dick so hard, and they overcompensate for how her shit is. Like she hasn't put anything out close to 1989 since 1989.
For sure.
And I mean, she was like before that. I mean, Red was unfucking believable.
Red was cool. Yeah.
So I mean, so the fact she's going back and doing those again, that's dope because that was her best music. But again, people need to fucking relax.
I mean, the overwhelming white Christian Midwest market. Are you fucking kidding? Like she's America's sweetheart.
Look, man, I'm never gonna
I
argue
hope
her.
she's a bitch behind the scenes.
I'm never gonna argue the talent. I'm never gonna argue that she hasn't had hits, all this shit. There was an article like maybe around the time of Red that called her an underdog in the New York Times.
Oh, get the fuck out of my
I
face.
brought this
Yeah.
up. Your dad is like a hedge fund millionaire. Get the
Right.
fuck out of my face with that bullshit. I've said this before. My dad's an unemployed fucking contractor. My mom worked admissions in a hospital. Don't you fucking tell me who the underdog is, god damn it. A 15-year-old doesn't become a star in Nashville without a large bankroll behind them. Don't you dare try and sell me on that bullshit. And that
Tell
was
us
where
how
you
really
lost me.
feel.
That's where you lose me.
All right.
That's totally fair. I just think like 1989 and earlier were
1989 is fucking great. By the way, we disavow Ryan Adams. Ryan Adams' remake of 1989, really fucking good.
Dude, I love how much Dave loves pop music.
I know, it's fucking
it
awesome.
depends.
actually.
It depends. Like
I
when I was introduced to her, it was my freshman year of college, like first week. So this would have been 2007. So 15 years ago. And I was like, who is that girl? She was like 17 or 18, which at the time I was too. So it's not as weird.
Yeah, so
But I was like, this girl's fucking smoking hot. Her music is perfect for what I'm doing in my life right now, which is like partying in basements. I fucking, and then like, she's one of the artists. If I hear she's dropping a new album, I like make sure that I have push notifications on my phone.
Dave's like Taylor Swift really
I'm a Taylor stan. I
college.
like hang out in her mentions and call her
Dude.
sweetie and tell her she's doing great and stuff.
all the Barstool dudes fucking love Taylor Swift.
Oh,
Like,
Dave,
I-
everything about you makes me love you so much.
All right, Kenny, go with your third.
Oh, we're going 3. This one I'm not as excited about because I've already kind of talked about it before, but I'm gonna have to go Olivia Rodrigo. I mean, I was trying to go something contemporary, and it's not necessarily because I hate her. She's just so fucking B- to me. Just like it's very average. I've seen a couple live performances now, like Good Morning America and the VMAs and all this stuff, and it's just very B-. I don't know of anything special that's happening.
Dude, her voice sucks live.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'm not
It's like take a fucking voice lesson or something.
It's just that it's like 7 songs on the top 40. You know what I mean? Kind
Yeah.
of make me mad, like undeservedly, in my opinion.
I just know the 3 that were hit so far, and I like them all. I don't know, like
Catchy as fuck for sure.
I
I
think
love
she
her.
already got
I
sued
love her
for
too.
stealing fucking music. You know what I mean?
No, but
and
that
lost.
that's a bullshit ass
I
thing.
love her.
That's
She's
a total,
18 years old, right?
bro. That's a total fucking Tom Petty suing Sam Smith for do you remember that shit?
I'm
For
just
I Won't
saying
Back
your
Down?
first
It's a
record
bullshit.
is the biggest record, and it already has a lawsuit on it. That fucking loss.
Here's
It's
the
like
no.
fucking Robin Thicke or Pharrell or all that shit. Like, it's not a good look.
No,
Not a
but
good
it's a worse look for Haley Williams and Paramore, to be completely honest, because I they're not the fucking same song.
Paramore got added to the credits.
That's what I'm
Or-
saying. That was
yeah.
the lawsuit that happened. But the reason that actually happened, though, is because of Paramore's fan base online coming at Olivia Rodrigo and saying, you need to give Haley Williams credit. And they just buckled and said, okay, here you go. I don't ever think there would be a time where Haley Williams be sitting in her room like, this motherfucker needs to give me credit. They're swimming in piles of money. I like Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, but now she's swimming in bigger piles.
Bigger
of money.
piles of money. Fair. I can't argue.
You
that,
know what I'm
but-
saying? But if something's number 1 in the whole world, if something's like number 212, then you're like, all right, whatever. Number 1, give me that fucking money, you bitch. Fuck you.
Yo, and that song was number 1 for like 4 months. It was
Yeah, like, give
it
me
never
that
went
money.
away.
Yeah.
I have to admit I do like her shit. I do.
I do
Deja Vu, Driver's License, and Good for You are the only ones I really know at this point.
Don't care.
All right, fair enough. Dave, your
I
last
don't care
pick.
either. This is a new addition to the list, and I always liked him until Sunday. Machine Gun Kelly was so fucking awful loud
Thank God.
live.
Thank God.
So I've always said Counting Crows were the worst band I've ever seen live. I always fucking forget his last name. Durowitz?
Adam
Durowitz.
Yeah.
I opened for them.
What? Counting Crows?
Weirdest show ever. Actually, weirdest show ever was me opening for Humphrey McGee, but we'll talk about that another time.
I like them. We
My
can talk
weird-
Talk
about
about that
that.
another time.
My weirdest show was me opening for Pitbull.
That's a weird one.
We should have
Dale.
a show. We should have a show
No, a
on
whole
this.
show of just the three of us going over who our weirdest opening slots were.
Yes.
Better than Ezra were the biggest dickheads I've ever dealt with in my entire
Oh,
life.
Adam. Well, the
said
reason Adam Duritz was a cocksucker.
Sick. Don't make me like him.
Oh,
I've heard that too.
Dave, keep
was-
going. I didn't mean to
No.
interrupt.
I mean, they were just. I think I was like 21. My sister got a ticket last minute to Goo Goo Dolls and Counting Crows at the Tweeter Center. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. It's 40-minute drive or whatever. We go. I could not wait to see Counting Crows and the Goo Goo Dolls. And Goo Goo Dolls were one of the best live shows I've ever seen. Counting Crows was by far and away the worst. He was so shit-faced that he couldn't remember his lyrics to like any song. And I know like all of his songs. It was just horrible. But Machine Gun Kelly was right there. I saw
Fuck
him
that
Sunday
guy.
night. It was so bad. He was shit-talking Slipknot. Who
I was
on
gonna
the
say that was
stage.
the Riot Fest shit. That everything's blowing up now. Now they're going back and forth, and everybody's
Yeah,
siding
so
with
he
fucking
was
Corey
shit
Taylor.
talking him on stage, and I'm like, all right, like I don't know anything about the what's his name, Alan or Taylor?
Corey Taylor.
Corey Taylor. I was gonna
Corey
say
Taylor,
Cody.
yeah.
Corey Taylor. But I have a feeling that like he would rip your face off if you wanted.
He
to.
absolutely would.
And-
Yeah, dude, he's gnarly.
So Machine Gun Kelly finished, I don't know, like half hour, 40 minutes before Slipknot did. So I went to Slipknot just to check it out. And I'm not into metal, not saying it's
Me
bad
neither.
music, saying it's not for me. They were fucking awesome. And then they heard that he was shit talking to them, and then they started jawing in their fucking masks and shit. So you couldn't really tell what they were saying, but they were like clearly jawing him. But they were awesome. I'm like, dude, you are not even on the same fucking stratosphere as this band right here.
Yep,
And
yep.
I mean, obviously Slipknot's mega famous, but Machine Gun Kelly's like an A-list of A-list guys right now. And he was so bad. I was like, let's get the fuck out of here.
He already
no
failed at
rocket.
rap.
Tie him to a rocket and shoot him into the fucking sun. I
Yep.
can't believe
Get him out of here.
I can't believe in the world that we live in today that the PC police have allowed someone to abuse a black art form like hip hop and then just leave it and be like, now I wear pink and I sing pop punk songs and nobody says shit.
Because I wear pink. Oh,
Nobody
fuck
says
you.
shit. You literally got famous off the backs of a black art form, and then all of a sudden you're like, you know what though? Now I have emotions and I do pop punk. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah,
Ugh,
fuck you.
gross.
Sucked.
Good
Sucked.
pick. Good pick. Good pick.
Usually I see like, oh, that stunk. But if I say he sucked, that means he was like, or anything. God awful.
I knew it.
I fully enjoy for myself when you can tell that I really, really, really hate something. I start to just levitate. I just fucking
Yeah.
makes me lift up. Dante, go. Dave, I totally agree with that pick. Dante, go with your last pick.
All right, this is a new one. This is kind of like unfounded. Like people are gonna be like, "Wait, what? Why?" But I can't fucking stand this guy, and I don't know why. I think it's his voice, Kid Leroy.
Oh, I hate
He's
him.
on my list. He's on my list.
You're kidding me. He's on your
Yo,
list.
Let's
He's on my
go.
fucking list, dude. Dante,
Yeah.
we're the same, you and I.
I love you.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that guy.
His first song was just excruciating to listen to. Like so off key, just fake acoustic fucking backing,
Yep.
and I mean trying to use a classic hip hop line from the 90s, like the hoe and the housewife line.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just I couldn't stand him from that point on. And then he somehow got Bieber on his song,
Yep.
which he's like a broke man's Bieber.
Poor Bieber.
to
Yeah, he's
begin
poor
with.
Bieber. Yeah.
And that song's a fucking heater, which I hate because it's really fucking good. But yeah, I can't stand Kid Leroy.
Nothing
Yeah,
speaks
I'm
to
right
the
there with
spirit of hip hop like a little 16-year-old white kid from Australia.
I'm so fucking sad. I'm so different.
God,
Fuck
shut
you.
the fuck
Fucking
up.
boring. Blow my fucking brains out.
I
I
agree
don't
with
know
you,
nothing
Dante.
about him, but if you guys hate him, I hate him.
My man. That's why I love you, Dave.
Dave.
That's the
I'm
that's
in.
the I love that
I mean,
attitude.
fuck him.
That was just Jeremy Renner from the town. He's like, we're gonna hurt a bunch of people. All right, so whose car are we
You
taking?
can't ask me
Tell
any
you why.
questions. Yeah.
You can't ask questions.
Dante, I love that
Alright,
you
who's
had
covered?
2 fucking names on my list. Where the fuck it say? I got to read
I got
off
a
just
couple
a couple
good
of
honorable
these.
mentions.
Yeah, I want
I-
to read off a couple honorable mentions.
Let me just say my last one because
Oh
this
yeah,
is not-
shit. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm sorry. This will take no time because I know I'm in the wrong on this. Like I know I'm wrong. This is not a good pick. This is a classic band that I have just always had a weird
I
disdain
know who
for.
you're gonna say. I think.
The Eagles.
Yeah, because I've said it.
The
No,
Eagles.
I love the Eagles. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, me too.
I thought the
Better
Eagles
not
was
say the
coming.
Eagles.
No, and this doesn't make any sense because Kenny knows my songwriting style. I love good poppy hooks. I love catchy classic songs. I've always hated the Cars.
They don't do it for me either.
I don't
I
know
almost
why.
just closed this Zoom meeting.
I
just
don't
now.
know why. I can't explain it. I've been in studios and said that, and people have looked at me like, you piece of shit. And
I'd kick you out of my studio.
Dude, I swear to God, I think the reason.
You don't like Just What I Needed?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Drive?
I don't know what it is.
so
I can't
good.
explain it. And
They're
can I-
still overplayed a fuck ton.
That's what I think part of it
Yeah.
is. Here's the real reason. I swear to God, I said it's the same reason why I never really hated Eli Manning. Like I never feared Eli Manning because I think it's like an animalistic thing where I used to look at Rick Ocasek and be like, this guy's a nerd. Like I don't know. I never got it. I never fucking got it. I never got it. And he had a really hot wife. I know that. Rest in peace, Rick Ocasek. These are great songs. I should love them.
Good
It just
times
never got
roll.
me. I know.
Fuck.
I
One
know.
of one of the best bands to ever come out of Boston. by the
I
way.
know.
There you go.
I know they're good. I know these songs are classics. I know they're great. But if I hear them on the radio, boop, I skip every
Hey,
single
I
time.
I'm the
respect
exact
you.
same way.
I respect you hating them. So fuck you and fuck them.
Thank you. Exactly. And look,
That's a good
it's
way to
not
put
like I would like meet the guys from the Cars and like headbutt them. Like I'm not out of my chair. Like when you said Machine Gun Kelly, I was talking about Taylor Swift. Like I don't want to talk to those people. I would talk to the guys from the Cars, but I'd just be like, yo, I'm one of those people who just doesn't
don't
like your
get it.
shit. I don't get it. That's fine. There's certain shit you're not gonna get. I don't get metal music. That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, that's a mistake.
I know. Look, at
Kenny,
least
you
I
ever
can-
seen Slipknot?
Yes, I have. They're
What do you
fucking
think
one
of them? Because I thought they were fucking great.
Dude, they're one of my all-time favorites. Like, I grew in high school. Their first record came out for me in high school, and I remember taking acid one time and tripping out while listening to Slipknot, looking at their poster. I thought the devil was gonna fucking butt fuck me. And then I saw them live. Like, they're just so fucking heavy and brutal and ruthless, and they talk shit. And like Corey Taylor's whatever, because he's got that other side, Stone Roses, where like he's
no,
not wearing a
Stone
mask.
Sour.
Stone Sour, yeah, and it's not very good either. But like, dude, his voice in Slipknot, and R.I.P. to Joey Jordison, who
Just
passed away
right?
recently. But yeah, and like my buddy's drum tech for him now. I don't know. I love Slipknot, man. I think they're fucking great.
They're
The
great.
guy in a clown mask banging on fucking kegs and launching them off they go in the fucking pit and they mosh fight their fucking own fans and shit. You're like, yes.
Dave, I'm pissed that you went and I didn't know. I would have fucking went in a second with you. I didn't know anyone that was going, but did you guys see that lineup? It was stacked.
Dude, Riot Fest is getting fucking for real.
Oh,
So-
they killed it.
We got there after the Bears game, so we missed a lot of the day. It started at 11 on Sunday. I want to say I saw Simple Plan. They were outstanding. I swear to
Fucking
God,
French
they put on
fucks.
an awesome show. Simple Plan, and then we saw Newfound Glory. Like
my
they were
God.
good.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Old
funny
school.
because all those guys are like fat dads now.
Yeah.
That look
They're all
like
50.
dads, and they're playing shit that I was like, 6 years old listening to.
I'm
Oh.
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
I
right, shit like
can't Perfect. Yeah, I know exactly.
And
Oh,
I want it all.
Who else was there
God,
that
the
day? That's
songs
pretty
are so
fucking
good.
stacked.
Those are who I saw.
You just saw that. You saw the headliners, but they had like Pumpkins were there Friday.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Saturday
Oh.
I think Blink was there Saturday. Am I wrong, Dave?
No, I think you're right.
No, Blink
Dirty
couldn't have
Heads
been
was
there. Blink couldn't have been there. Mark Hoppus has cancer.
Oh yeah, you're right. I thought they were. I thought I saw that they were there.
Hold on.
Was it just Matt Skiba at this point? Like,
Dude, I mean, Alkaline
Oh,
Trio is
no.
one of my all-time favorites.
No, Colin, your guys, Run the Jewels,
oh,
Rise Against, which is Chicago. Well, like they have
Yeah,
such a good
yeah.
Chicago following.
Sweethearts.
Dropkick Murphys, Taking Back Sunday.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, did My Chem play?
Have they? I was
the
gonna say,
Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, Andrew.
Yeah,
WK.
they're
Dickie
great.
Barrett, dude.
They're
the
great,
fucking-
yeah.
I would have
We could
just
probably
been.
get them.
I would have just gone on fucking Andrew WK set. I would have just been there for Andrew WK.
So Friday was the Pumpkins, Coheed and Cambria,
Ooh.
Lupe, who's the fucking man. No
I
effects,
love Lupe Fiasco.
Sublime with Rome.
We can definitely get them.
I talked about them.
I was just
today
texting with
our
Rome
guy.
the other day. Yeah.
Howard,
Come
that's
on,
what you're
dude.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Sunday's headliners were, like Dave said, Slipknot, MGK, Flaming Lips, Devo.
Love Flaming
Oh
Lips.
yeah, we saw
Simple
Flaming Lips. They were
Plan.
good.
I would
They were
love
One of the
Anthrax.
best,
Yo,
best
Anthrax.
all-time bands and best all-time live shows ever.
They were.
Who?
Yeah, I only saw a couple songs
Who?
towards the end of their
Flaming
set. They were
Lips.
awesome.
Flaming Lips. So
Yeah, they're
so Anthrax was there. I got a quick story about
Scott
them.
Ian.
Their lead singer sang the national anthem at Wrigley a few years ago, and he came out. His hair was like down past his ass. He just looked like he was so fucking burned out, and he's been through so much shit. And he stepped up to the mic, and I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. It was fucking incredible. His voice,
Wow.
like one of the best voices, one of the best national anthems I've ever heard. It was like a fucking Tuesday afternoon game. It was like a mean nothing game. I was blown away. So then after that, I like started listening to Anthrax, everything, and I'm fucking huge fan now.
I fucking love that. When you see or hear somebody live and then you're like, who the fuck is this? Right? And then you go deep. That's cool, man.
Dude, there's certain bands that like I still follow to this day so hardcore, and they were opening bands for shows that I went to see. Like I said, the Subways are a 3-piece garage rock band from England, and one of my fucking favorite bands to listen to. I saw a band called Swear and Shake open. They had like 150 monthly listeners on Spotify. And I still like am a fervent fan. They broke up like 5 years ago. I fucking love that band. Seeing people live really does different things to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so who was the best band that you saw that weekend? Probably.
I thought. Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Simple Plan was like
Nostalgic.
more nostalgic.
like surprisingly good and fun, but it was like corny shit that we've all heard and sang along with when we were 10 years old.
Slipknot will
But,
set the place
so-
on fire.
Like they were good. Slipknot was like I was fucking raging.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm glad I was like shit faced by that point, but like I was like blown away with how good they were.
Dave was there and he thought he was seeing the Insane Clown Posse.
I was gonna say them. I'm sure it's way different live for that genre of music in general, but I could not like if I heard an ICP song on the radio, next station immediately. I cannot stand them.
How have you guys not sent somebody to the gathering of the Juggalos? Like, how is that not
We
happening?
did
Like,
a few years ago, didn't we? Why do I feel like we have?
Oh,
I don't know. I don't think they would get out alive. I think those people
I don't either.
fucking eat them alive.
Yeah.
They'd be like, you're mocking us.
Yeah, exactly. You
Beat
need to
down.
send like Nick and KB. I feel like that's your only option. Like, they're weird enough to go in there and do that. I feel like that would be killer.
So who else is on the honorable mention? I'm interested to hear.
Yeah,
I
was gonna say.
I got a couple.
Rattle
One of them,
'em off.
Nirvana. I don't like
Fuck
Nirvana.
you. Fuck you. That's what my wife says too, but fuck
Stupid.
both of you.
Next.
Foo Fighters is starting to get there, even though I love them.
They're on their way. Yeah, yeah.
But Nirvana, like I don't. In Bloom's like the only Nirvana song where I'm like, holy fuck, this is a good song.
So you're like, I love John Mayer, but I hate Nirvana.
I love John Mayer for what he is, though.
How
Like,
much seltzer do you drink a day?
A shit ton. I actually bought seltzer off of a homeless guy at Riot Fest the other day. He'd get $4 a pop. I was like, give me as much as you can. I'll give
That's
you
called
as much-
contributing to society, baby.
Yeah.
There you go.
It was a win-win
Capitalism.
for both of us. I was like saving, 66%. It was probably $12 a beer in there.
Jesus. All right. Who else do we got besides Nirvana?
I got a couple. These first two are for Dave Matthews and John Mayer. Get the fuck out of here. Go the fuck all the way home.
Fuck you. I love both those bands. I will fight
don't-
that to the death.
Don't care. Hate their guts. Lana Del Rey. Get the fuck out of here with
I
your
agree
sad
with
shit.
that. I
Don't
agree
fucking
with
care.
that.
Quit
I
bumming
agree
me
with
out, you fucking loser. Bastille. We're not all fucking French. Nobody fucking cares. Quit chanting at me. You
Hold on,
fucking
Hey.
hold on. I just heard their new song or their newest song in the car, and I was actually kind of digging it. Have you
I
heard
haven't
it?
I haven't heard it yet. Don't make me like them.
Let's go hang out
Do
with
you guys like
Marshmello.
Adele?
I do like Adele a lot.
Yeah, I like it.
I think she's got a good voice. I kind of hate her though. Until A Star Is Born, I could not. I think Poker Face is like the worst song that's ever been written and been on the radio and popular. It is.
Can't argue.
nails on a chalkboard to me. It's just, it's like it's like straight out of a computer. It's like poker. It's like, what the fuck are we talking about? That song sucks.
That was her thing. Like when she first came out, like you were like, is she a robot? She might be a robot.
Yeah,
Like she
yeah,
was.
yeah.
It was
that
so
her
bad,
fucking-
and but now I respect and like she's otherworldly talented and clear that she is otherworldly talented. But like early on, I was like, get this shit off. She sucks.
Bro, you want to hear a funny fact? You know who you can thank for Lady Gaga's career?
Who's that? Taylor Swift.
Akon.
Oh yeah, true.
Wait, I know I've heard this.
Fact.
Why is that?
He
The
discovered her and
founder,
signed
yeah.
her.
Oh, yeah,
He produced that like whole first album.
I told you guys on our
Stance.
Matthew Coma interview that he used to put like random celebrities in our text thread, like with all of our buddies, and he put Lady Gaga in there one time. She didn't say anything; she just left immediately. But we're like, "Yo, Coma, what are you doing, man?"
That's
Yo, we need to
awesome.
bring him on for a green room picks as something that we
Aw,
hate.
Man, I would love to ask him about the EDM smashes he's been on.
Oh man, you
He'd come back on. That's my bro. And they're going out on tour. They just announced today. Shout out Winnetka Bowling League.
he was
I
one of
saw
the
that. I
weird.
saw that.
He is like sneaky one of the weirdest, funniest people on earth. Like if you look
Oh,
at his TikToks and shit
brutally
like
funny.
that, bro.
The duets he would do with John
Oh
Mayer and
my
shit. And all
God,
this- he's
so
brutally
fucking funny,
funny, dude. He's so funny.
He what was it? I when we interviewed him, I was like, we got the amazing Matthew Coma on, and he responded, he's like, dude, your threshold for what amazing is like way too high. Or
That's
something
the
like
thing.
that.
He's the perfect combination of talent and I don't fucking care. You know what I mean? Like he's got that perfect fucking
Bro,
combination.
he did that one duet, and it was this fucking corny ass kid, and he's like, it's a TikTok duet, and it's like, sing the song with me, and it was "Love Story" by fucking Taylor Swift, and it's this kid, he's got like blonde hair over one eye, and he's like really going for it, and then he points, and Matthew Coma just goes, "Ee!" he just starts screaming, and he did like the entire song. So every like 10 seconds, it would just be Matthew Coma screaming the word "E" into the microphone.
Oh
He's
my
a
God.
funny fucking goofball, dude.
Dude, he
Is there
used to
any-
write Stephen Jenkins' phone number on his shirt and then perform in front of 80,000 people.
Shouts out to Third Eye Blind, dude.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
we have any? Do we have any more honorable mentions that we missed
No,
here?
let's let the people bring up some in the comments.
All
Louis
right, yeah.
Capaldi.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
whoa,
Okay.
Really? Louis Capaldi's one of the reasons I almost fought one of the kids from One Direction.
Those two songs, just blood comes out of my ears. right here. It's just
Oh.
so fucking down and depressing. My
Yeah. Don't quit
God.
bumming me out, man. Fuck, dude.
Ugh.
God.
My last two that I had was Black Keys, Go Straight to Hell, and Tool. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I
Yeah.
agree with Tool. Fuck
Yeah,
that
like,
shit.
Shut up.
I
It's
don't
not
wanna do
that
ma-
fucking cool.
I don't want to do math and listen to music at the same
Me
time.
neither.
I don't need an
One
One just
abacus.
popped into my head.
Who?
I only know a song or two, but Marcy Playground, Sex and Candy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
fucking-
worst song I've ever heard in my entire life. And
You know
it
what?
was
Somebody told
like-
them to get the fuck out of here in the 90s, and then they did. So
And they
thank
did.
God.
Absolutely.
yeah, so I appreciate them. I actually kind of love them for that because they did.
Yo,
disappear.
shout out
But
Marcy
why was that
Playground
song
for
so
going to hell.
popular?
Dave, remember we
Yeah,
were talking to
song-
Andy Grammer and he was talking about the good simple versus the bad simple? I think Sex and Candy might be the bad simple in this
Yo,
scenario.
shout out to Marcy
I
Playground for
still
going
remember the
straight to
fucking
hell.
music video on like TRL and shit. I was like,
Jesus
get this
Christ.
off.
All right, that's Green Room picks for the week. Fucking tell us what we missed. Real quick before we get the fuck out of here. You two fucking just saw Guns N' Roses. Dave was shitface. How'd it go?
I was only shit faced after the concert. During the concert, I mean, Dante wrote it. I mean, he's seen him like a billion times. I could not get enough of Slash, dude. Like, I thought, and for everything, all the shit that everybody was talking about, Axel, like, he worked his dick off on stage and he was just sweating buckets and he was putting on his best show as possible. His voice is just gone, which is gonna happen when you're the lead singer of Guns N' Roses, you know,
Yeah.
and you're what, 55 years old.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was one of the best live shows I've ever seen. Our seats were fucking awesome, and I'd go see them again tomorrow if they're here.
Boom.
I always forget about Axel's voice when he's live. He kind of gets like this kind of thing going. It's a little weird, but I Slash is one of the greatest fucking guitar players of all time. Can't argue. That.
Like, so if I'm comparing him to like John Mayer, John Mayer, I hold in the highest pantheon of all time greats. Like he doesn't even hold a candle to Slash.
Yeah, I mean, John Mayer doesn't have the nutsack that Slash has. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
So I can't play guitar So you guys might, if you can clown me if this is the dumbest thing you've ever heard, but watching Slash play, and they do a great job of isolating him. They give him, I think, like 3 or 4 really big solos. And so he gets to shine not just once, but and it's usually during Axl outfit changes, which he has like 12 of them for some fucking reason.
That's so extra. I love it.
Dude, and they're all like the cheesiest graphic tees. Like they're not even cool. That's the weird thing. By the way, Duff, who we all like fucking
we sucked his dick last week.
Yeah. He had a John Rambo cutoff t-shirt, like mugshot.
Hell
it was
yeah,
so
he
bad.
did.
It was so badass.
Fucking dumb.
So badass.
What is it about old bass players like Mike Dirnt and fucking like Duff McKagan, just shredded old dudes in cutoffs? Like that's exactly what they are.
I don't know. He's the fucking man. But anyways, Slash, when he is playing and really getting into it, it looks like he's playing guitar with 10 fingers. Like even his thumb on his like grip hand. It's fucking insane watching him do what he does. You could tell he's just done it his entire life. He's done nothing else, and he's just on another level.
There's not a lot of other people who can give themselves a nickname and be talented enough to live by it and pull it off for
100%.
40 fucking years. Fucking Slash, man. Good on you. I got to meet him once or twice, working as an engineer doing a record for somebody else. His name's Michael. Super sweet human being. Really nice. Always wears a hat.
Slash's name is Michael?
I think so. I think I remember that correctly. Yeah, I'll have to look that up.
Slash's real name?
It's Saul.
It's Saul.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
I
Saul.
think he's Jewish. He's like,
oh my god,
yeah.
he's so
Big
Jewish.
Big Jew.
But he did wear a hat every day that he came in.
like, are we talking like the
no,
top
not the top hat, like ball caps.
Okay.
But I've never seen him without a hat.
Imagine having that much hair and shoving it under a hat.
So
I was gonna say, like, because he's as distinguishable a human as there is. I feel like, what can you do to like not be noticed if you're him?
So he
Shave your head.
you
That's a good
asked.
question.
So every time he's in Chicago, he goes to my favorite Italian restaurant, Volare, and he doesn't get recognized because he ties his hair back, he dresses normal, and he doesn't have his sunglasses and top hat on, and nobody fucking recognizes him.
Oh, that's sick.
No, owner says he's the nicest guy on the fucking planet. Refuses discounts, refuses comps, takes care of not just the waitress, but the bus boy, anyone that interacts with him. Fucking, he's the man.
Bro, that's where it pays to be someone like Eddie Vedder, where you just look like a regular ass dude. Like you just look like a normal human being. You can just walk in anywhere. If you pull a hat down low enough, they're not gonna know who you are.
He's kind of a short guy too.
Yeah,
he stinks, dude. That's why no one wants to go near him.
Eddie Vedder?
Oh yeah.
I told you my Vedder story, right?
Melly or like he's bad at music.
Like B.O.
Oh, okay.
That's because he lives in Hawaii now.
Yeah.
That's such a little fun fact right there. He's just like us. We all have BO sometimes.
Yeah. Well, how many times have you run into him where Dante's like, "Hey,
a lot.
Good to see you again." Oh my god, you fucking.
He's probably always around Wrigley.
He was always around Wrigley, always around the Cubs when they were good.
And I gotta be honest, I'm a little surprised
too.
I'm a little surprised Pearl Jam wasn't on anybody's list. I love Pearl Jam, but a lot of people hate Pearl Jam.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, a lot of people do hate them. I like
All
them.
right, well, that's Green Room Picture of the Week. We'll be back next week with another episode. I got a fucking show to play for the first time in 18 months on Saturday, so I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. Let's
kill it, bro. Kill it.
There you go.
In
the words of my dad, don't fuck it up.
In the words of my dad, you're an embarrassment to me, son. I'll see you guys next week. All right.
Bye.